published 10:46 EDT, 3 November 2017. Updated 10:46 EDT, 3 November 2017. It's hot or not time again as Sportsmails IAN LADYMAN reveals what's been making him feel warm and what's been leaving him cold this week. HOTSTEVE BRUCEThe Aston Villa manager began the season by saying that he knew a failure to win promotion may spell the end for him at his 8th club. 1 point from his first 3 championship games didn't bode well, but Villa have only lost once in the league since then, and Wednesday's win at Preston took the Midlands club up to 5th. 3 of their next 4 games are now at home too. Steve Bruce has got Aston Villa flying in the championship after a slow start to the seasonPAUL McGuinnessas. We look to build on the success of England's age group teams at 2 World Cups. It is more important than ever that good coaches are not lost to the English game. With that in mind, it is heartening that former Manchester United coach McGuinness has been snapped up by the FA. If you want to know anything about his CV, just type Paul and Pogba into Google. Ashes tourists. It made good newspaper copy to suggest that England's cricketers had gone back to basics by sharing rooms in Australia, but the reality is that they are sharing apartments with a bedroom each and all attendant mod cons. So if Joe Root and his team can't beat a mediocre Australia team, their accommodation certainly will not be to blame. England's Stuart Broad showed off England's hotel in Perth after touching down in Australia. Not Lewis Hamilton, Britain's most tedious sports star as motor racing a sport discuss, greeted his latest world title by aiming a dig at 2 school teachers who didn't think he would amount to much. "I wonder what they are thinking when they watch me now," he mused. Given the stupefying monotony of his chosen profession, it is highly unlikely that they are. Despite finishing 9th, Lewis Hamilton claimed his 4th world championship in Mexico. Jack Wilshere headlines declared this week that the Arsenal reserve would not make Gareth Southgate's England squad. In other news, Nick Faldo is not expected to make the cut for next year's Ryder Cup team. Preston Everett, former Manchester United fullback, has crossed the line with his attack on a Marseille fan this week, but before we judge him totally, let us first discover what was said to him. If the insults were racial in nature, Evra was hardly likely to hang his hat on sufficient action from UEFA. Was he? Patrice Evra kicked a Marseille fan in the head after being confronted before the game